Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Trey TV. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about the KSI versus Dillon Danis fight, January 14th, 2023. They're going to be fighting at the cruiserweight division. It's going to be a 6-round fight, and I'm just giving my overall thoughts about the fight. All right, let's start off with Dillon Danis. Um, to be honest, Dillon Danis is shit. He is completely shit. Um, his he is a competitor though. I will give him that. He is a competitor. And he's just not going to lay down and let KSI walk all over him. He is going to present something to the table against KSI, but I just do not see Dillon Danis handling KSI's pressure. KSI is always constantly moving forward, pressuring his opponents. You've seen what he did against Logan, Joe Weller, Logan twice, Swarms and Pineda. You see how KSI is just constantly walking his opponents down, and I really do not see how Dillon Danis can, fight back. But I don't know what Dillon Danis is going to bring to the table. He released some sparring footage. It looks like his plan to beat KSI is to fight in the inside, get a couple body shots, an uppercut. Everyone knows KSI likes to swing with his chin up, his mouth open. So um, I think he's going to utilize KSI's pressure to get in the inside to get some body shots on him, maybe get an uppercut. He probably, paid attention to the Logan Paul fight where Logan landed the clean uppercut because KSI was just constantly walking Logan down, and Logan waited to counter his punch and hit him with a clean uppercut. So it looks like that's Dillon Danis's plan to defeat KSI is to get in the inside, get a couple body shots, and just pray to God that he makes it. Which I don't think this is going the distance. I don't think it's going to be a TKO. I think KSI is going to knock him out cold in maybe like the fourth round. KSI said in press conferences and in other videos and interviews that he wants to make Dillon Danis suffer. He wants to drain him mentally and just really just beat the dog shit out of him. And then once he's finished playing with him, he's just gonna end him and just really laugh over his body while he's just laid out on the canvas. And apparently they have some type of bet where the loser shaves their head. But Dillon Danis is such a bitch. I don't think he's gonna go through with that. Um, in their face off, KSI said that if he wins, well, when he wins, that he's gonna get Kai Cenat, the popular streamer, to shave Dillon Danis's head in front of thousands of people. And I honestly do not think Dillon Danis is gonna go through with that. Um, I don't know who KSI's next opponent is. It might be that Joy Fournier guy. I know I just butchered his name. I don't really know who he is. Apparently, he's like a celebrity that turned boxer. He's like undefeated, like 7-0 or something like that. And he's also the backup fight, just in case um, Dillon Danis pull out of the KSI fight, which I don't think he's going to pull out the fight. This is going to be Dillon Danis's biggest payday for anything in his life. I honestly do not see him pulling out. I know he didn't show up to the press conference, but I think that that's just a mind game to try to get in KSI's head. Because if you've been watching KSI, you know that he's so mentally strong, and he knows to weaken his opponent is to get inside their head and play these mental games that he loves to play. KSI ego is through the roof, and Dillon Danis is trying to stay away from KSI as long as possible. So KSI cannot get in his head and break him down mentally before the fight even starts. And I truly believe that's why Dillon Danis did not show up to the fight. I mean the press conference, excuse me. And I think that's why he's avoiding KSI. He's only on Twitter talking shit. He's on Instagram talking shit. And I just really cannot wait for KSI to just completely destroy this man, completely just end his career. Everyone's going to be making memes about him for the rest of his life. He's really not ready for this fight. This fight for KSI is essentially Jake Paul's Ben Askren fight. I knew KSI wasn't going to fight Tyron Woodley because KSI just fought Swarms and Pineda that was complete dog shit. And How are you gonna go from that to someone on an elite level like Tyron Woodley? I knew he wasn't gonna fight Tyron Woodley. I knew he was gonna pick a smaller um opponent in skill, like a Dillon Danis, basically. Dillon Danis is definitely not on the same level as Tyron Woodley. So I see this as KSI's fight. He's comparing this, he's going down the same road as Jake Paul. Jake Paul fought Nate Robinson. Then he fought a retired freaking Ben Askren that had hip surgery. And then I, I I believe his next fight was Tyron Woodley, and he just kept leveling up the skill level that, against his opponents. And I see that's what KSI is doing as well. KSI fought Swarms that had no boxing ability at all. Pineda Pineda knew what he was doing a little bit, but he was running the whole time, whatever. And apparently he's a pro boxer, but KSI is definitely moving up in the skill level. Dillon Danis is not the greatest taijutsu, whatever the hell he does. He did get choked out by a bouncer, but like I said earlier, Dillon Danis has something to bring to the table. He is a competitor. He has fought in MMA fights before, so he's just not gonna lay down and just let KSI walk over him. KSI is gonna make him walk all over him, if you get what I'm saying. But I truly don't see this fight going a distance. Let me know in the comment section below, what round do you think KSI is going to finish Dillon Danis? Because this fight is not going to distance. It's definitely going to be a KO. And who do you think KSI is going to fight next? He said that he wants to fight 3 times next year. Dillon Danis, Mystery Person, and Jake Paul. And after that, he's done with boxing as far as competing. My prediction is after Dillon Danis, I believe he's going to fight someone like Tommy Fury or Tyron Woodley. To be honest, that's what I think, man. But let me know in the comments what y'all think. I truly think that after Dillon Danis, KSI is gonna fight someone on the elite level, someone that actually knows what they're doing, someone that's a good fighter. You know what I mean? It might be Tyron Woodley, whatever, but we all know that his last fight is Jake Paul, and that's gonna be a hell of a fight, man. I can't wait to see it. But subscribe to my channel, hit that thumbs up, and yeah, catch you on the next video, man. Peace.